My path to Major League Rugby and joining the Utah Warriors in America started from me playing rugby as a little boy, about 6 or 7 years old. So I've been playing for many years. Rugby's in a South African culture. Every young boy wants to become a Springbok one day and play for their country. So I was afforded the opportunity to play for many years as a professional player. I was in big setups with the Super Rugby and the Sharks. I went on to joining the Junior Springboks and the Springbok Sevens teams as well. So I had the opportunity of living around South Africa in many of the different provinces there. And it was a new opportunity and an exciting adventure for myself and my wife to move to America and start off with a fresh new path this side. The paths I crossed with some of the boys was Franco as well. I played with him for a year or two back in South Africa. He was possibly one of the guys that may have helped me get over here in throwing my name around and getting my rugby background known to everybody in the Utah Warriors team. So yeah, I knew him, I knew Yuri van Vuren. I played with him at the Junior Springboks as well. And our coach Sean Davies, we actually attended the same high school back in South Africa. So my biggest support and support system would have to be my family and my wife as well. They're constantly backing me. They've been with me from the beginning when I first started playing professionally. They always want me to achieve greatness and just be as best as I possibly can be. My brother, I always followed in my brother's footsteps. He was a rugby player as well, so whatever he achieved, I wanted to achieve as well. And just, he no longer is playing, but he did, my brother did play rugby in South Africa as well. He went on and played in New Zealand, and he played in France as well for a good number of years, but he's since retired from the game. So I can live up and carry on playing for our family. What the rugby community means to me is that it gives me a purpose to play for something bigger than myself. We play for a team that we can go out and have supporters come and enjoy an atmosphere. Rugby in Utah, we play to further the game, make it more well known and have a system and a game for youngsters to start and enjoy, just like I have pretty much my whole life. To make somebody interested and want to come out and watch a rugby game would just be to see a bunch of teammates play passionately for a same goal. It's action-packed. There's a lot of movement, a lot of activity going on throughout a 80-minute game. There's a lot of excitement involved. There's a lot of tries, so you'll be able to cheer on for many minutes of a game. To figure out a rugby game, if you didn't have any idea of it, would be I wouldn't say difficult. It would take you a few games to try and get into it, but as long as you have somebody nearby that understands it and can explain it to you, you should catch on fairly quickly. It's not there's not an extreme amount of rules that needs to be followed. It's pretty much just put your body on the line and give it your all. Two things that not many people would know about me is left-handed. My dominant leg is left-footed, so yeah, I'm a lefty. Another thing is I'm extremely OCD. I like my things put in a certain way. I'm very neat and clean, and so during the pandemic, well, while it was our off season now, it was luckily summer, so there was we were able to train outside, not be around and in people's faces. We could keep socially distant, so I did a lot of running outside on the road and just enjoying the scenery of Utah and having a look at all the backdrop of the mountains just helped me to continue keeping fit and staying strong. So it wasn't a case of an effort putting in to do it, it was just something I wanted to do. Initially, what got me interested in rugby and wanting to play was just, I was obviously a very young boy. My brother was already playing in the game. I was very interested in what it was. So I just tried out for it, and it ended up, I just had so much fun as a little kid. So you can start and play at all ages, really. It was just an activity to come and play with friends and have a good time. As a young kid, I didn't obviously know how far I could go with rugby in the long future, but as I played and over the years came, I was achieving high levels of the game, and then at one point I thought I could just go all the way and make a career out of it, and I have done so. So I'd say you're never going to know really as a youngster. Just keep at it until to see what happens one day. The Warriors team is different to other teams that I've been a part of because they're so welcoming. When I came here, they've opened their team to me, made me feel right at home. Obviously being from a different country and not understanding or not knowing most of the culture, being in USA, they've been able to welcome me, show me everything, give me the best opportunity I have. I'm Tyler Fisher and I'm here for the nation.